Can we keep our cool on some of the scariest roller coasters in Orlando?
You have seen us test our heart rates over at Disney World. No, don't say anything. This is going. But Universal is a completely different ball game.
It's the Universal Heart Rate Challenge. Tell us how the challenge works.
The challenge. We have on drum roll. You're supposed to be drum roll. Heart rate monitors.
Wow.
And the challenge is we know our resting heart rate before the day begins. We're gonna stick with that all day long, and whoever's heart spikes the most each ride has to get wet somehow, which stinks. But cold water supposedly helps your heart rate drop. So it's good for you and it's a punishment, and this is gonna be a tough day for me.
You look really pretty. I'm gonna take a picture. This challenge is a really great way for you to see just how thrilling some of these rides at Universal Orlando are. They are very, very thrilling. So we're gonna have a bunch of different rides today. We're gonna see how much our heart rates spike, and we're gonna talk a little bit about what makes them so thrilling, so you can know whether they'll be something for you or something you should maybe skip when you get here. We are starting our day at Hagrids Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure for a bit of a pacer test, and we'll see how it goes.
So we are in line for Hagrid's Magical Creature Motorbike Adventure. We are testing our heart rates. We have our monitors on. I'm already feeling negative.
I have acid reflux.
Hagrid's.
Hagrids.
Check.
Check.
What are your thoughts?
Very fun. I love
We love Hagrid's. Hagrid's is one of our favorites here. We do recommend rope dropping. We waited a little bit over an hour, even with rope dropping.
Yeah, we
but it's that
got in
popular.
line right at 8:18. The park opens at 8, so it's a very popular attraction. It's got 7 launches. It's Harry Potter themed. It's an absolute blast, and I think it's actually worth that wait every time. When we come for fun, we rope drop and we do that wait. We like get up and drag ourselves here early,
just
specifically
off days.
for Hagrid.
Just to be here.
Just on off days together.
That's true.
Yes.
We always kind of use the first ride as a test to see, is this realistic? Because if I shoot up 60 beats per minute and she shoots up none, it's not really going to be a fun competition.
Yeah.
So for Hagrid's, we're going to use this as our test this morning. I shot up about 50.
And I went up about 40, so we're close enough.
Yeah, it's not too far off. I think it'll be a good competition.
And if
still.
this weren't our tester, I'm gonna be getting wet right now. For our first actual competition leg, we are heading on a coaster we are both afraid of.
I don't like it.
Hulk.
I do like it.
This is the Incredible Hulk coaster. It's a very thrilling attraction that launches you out, like so. The premise of the attraction is that you are being tested with the same serum they used for Hulk, and you are hulking out, and that's the ride. It's honestly a very, very fun roller coaster, but it's also incredibly intense. It's one that I skip a lot because I am prone to getting headaches after roller coasters. I'm properly medicated today though, and I'm pretty excited because I don't often ride this one. Are you excited?
Maybe. It's a 50-50 if I enjoy this one.
Do you think that your heart rate's gonna be lower than mine?
I hope so.
Remember, whichever of us cannot keep our heart rate lowest does have to get soaking wet, and there's a very horrific place to do that nearby, so one of us is in for a bad time.
Not me, I hope.
I hope it's you.
That was quite rude.
All right, we got off Hulk. Did you enjoy it?
I did enjoy it this time. The last time I was on it, it really made my head hurt, and
She keeps saying it made her teeth shake.
It made my teeth shake. I don't know how else to describe it other than a horrible feeling of my teeth shaking in my head. I did not like it the last time, but this time I did not experience any of that. I don't know if it was where we were sitting or what, but it was not bad, and I kept my eyes closed the entire time.
All right.
Which I felt was helpful.
Yeah, I think I maybe goofed on this one. I wasn't ready for the launch when it launched. And then on the first inversion, I out loud said, "Oh my God!" So I'm not sure I was able to keep my heart rate very low. It's a very intense roller coaster. I did have fun on it.
It was a lot of fun.
I think if you like a coaster, this is a fun coaster. My heart rate went from my resting of 80 to 121. Ooh. 41 points. Oh no, you did better.
I did barely better. I went from 90 to 130. It was like 40 exactly.
Oh my God.
Ha!
By 1 point.
Honestly, I'll take my one victory because this might be my only one.
All right, well I have to go get wet.
I actually have something I need to do first for science.
What? Where are you going? Where's she going? What are you doing? So that was Storm Force Electron, which is not a thrill ride on our list because it is basically teacups, although I will say very fast and with rock music, so it does feel a little more thrilling, and Emma loves it.
I love this ride.
That was not a compete.
No, this was just for me to have fun. But it was 135 beats per minute.
That's pretty high. We are gonna come back because our next ride is gonna be Dr. Doom's Fearful.
I'm gonna lose. Oh my gosh!
Spider-Man! Well, unfortunately, as the loser of our first round, I do have to become a Canadian Mountie. That's the punishment. Hey. This is what I get for not keeping my heart rate low.
Well, this might be the only time, so thank you. Off she goes. She's back. And how do you feel?
I feel wet.
Well, you look it. I mean, I can't, it's not, I don't think that people can see the justice. She's soaked.
I am soaked. My shirt is like fully like, feel my shirt.
Oh, wait, I have so many things. Ooh, I don't like that for you.
I will say, you don't get as wet on this as you do on Popeye and Bluto's Bill Drop barges. But you do get very wet. Also, come here.
What is
These
this?
things, you can pay to shoot water at your friends and family who are riding. And the sweet family that I was with had some other members of their sweet family who decided to soak them. So I was wet, but I wasn't soaking wet. And then I got shot with so much water out of a water cannon on the side. It was really bad.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's my punishment, though. That's what I get.
Fair, I guess.
I get.
I feel bad. I don't like this.
I actually really like that ride, so.
Well, okay. Up next on our list of thrills is Dr. Doom's Fearfall. So this one shoots you way high into the sky and then drops you back down. This one, I cannot lie. If you are scared of heights, maybe consider skipping it. It is one of my least favorite rides here. It is a high-speed free fall experience. So we have to test it out. Are you ready?
Why is Venom up there?
What?
Venom? Why is he up there?
Well, he works for Osborne Industries.
Oh, he didn't seem to me like a 9-to-5 type of guy.
You know, he wasn't within the economy and he wants to buy
the
a house.
recession, inflation.
Yeah.
No, I understand.
So he had a good job. Just finished Dr. Doom. Did surprise of the century, my friends. Her heart rate went up higher than mine.
My average that I was able to keep was 12 beats per minute above my resting.
Mine was 5. Can you believe that?
To be fair, she closed her eyes and I kept mine open.
I was about keeping my heart rate down. I don't need to see the ride.
But maybe I should have closed my eyes, yeah.
Yeah.
So once again, it's me. You know what? I'm going on another water ride and I can't be stopped.
Why? You don't have to do that.
What if I want to?
Absolutely do what you'd like. You don't have, there's splash pads, like, you don't have to do this.
Popeye and Bluto's Boat Trap Barges is an incredibly fun raft ride attraction in Toon Lagoon. It is my favorite raft attraction in Orlando, and maybe that I've ever been on. It gets you wetter than you get when you're in the shower.
I would like to say respectfully, when my time comes, it will be inevitable. I'm not doing that. She doesn't have to do this.
I actually just decided I don't want to do it because my underwear is still mostly dry. You know what they say about tunes?
What do they say about tunes?
They're like lagoons.
I thought she was going to make a weird Who Framed Roger Rabbit reference. Oh gosh, I would just like run through it. You don't have to do that if you don't want to.
I have to do it.
Oh honey. Ugh.
I was just dry. I would like to take this time and talk a little bit about AllEars style. I'm wearing 2 of my theme park essentials today. One are these pants, which you can find on AllEars style under Quincy's Essentials. I wear these all the time. They have pockets. They also dry very, very quickly, and they don't keep you soggy and wet. The shirt is not that case. This is a Halloween Horror Nights shirt. That's not important. These shoes. These are my Chacos. I wear these literally almost every day, unless I wear my white sneakers. But these are my favorite park shoes by far. They are waterproof and they dry super quickly, which is why you can just walk in a splash pad or ride Dudley Red Swift Soft Falls and be a happy camper, or get caught in the rain, like you definitely will if you come in the summer. You can find all of our essentials and other outfits at AllEars.net/outfit, and you can follow us at AllEarsStyle on Instagram for all of our latest like park fits and essentials and outfit tips.
I have things there too, and I really like them, like my sunglasses and shoes. Friends, my time has finally come.
You lost.
I lost. I got up to 130 beats per minute, which actually is not as bad as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
But my resting is lower today than normal too, so I lost. This was it.
I kept mine 110, which is surprising because I could not keep my cool on that ride. That's a very intense roller coaster. I have not often ridden both this and Hulk in the same day, and I will say this is much more intense than Hulk.
Oh,
Like,
completely. I also think it's longer,
it's
significantly longer.
I think it's more thrilling because you only have a lap bar. Like, that fact is with all those inversions, like you open your eyes and you're upside down and all that's holding you in is your legs.
Yeah,
Scary.
I did not open my eyes on this one, just to try to keep my heart rate low. I've ridden this before and my eyes have been open and it's fine, but I will say I kept thinking, oh, it's almost over. It's almost over. Gotta be over soon, and it wasn't. And that was the hardest part for me, was it's very long and there's a lot of inversions. So if you're not looking forward to those things, maybe skip this one.
On the other hand, if you're a coaster person, you need to be riding Velocicoaster. This is an unbelievable roller coaster. It's got an amazing amount of inversions. It's so fast. The launches are so fun. It's an intense, thrilling roller coaster, and definitely something for roller coaster lovers. We're in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
And it's Emma's turn to get wet because she didn't lose that round.
Yeah.
So, I have a Jurassic Park themed getting wet experience.
Okay.
Have you heard of Chaos Theory?
No. I mean, like in the movie, but I don't remember anything about it.
Something mathematics.
Okay.
No, give me your hand.
Okay.
You have to keep it flat. Keep it flat.
Okay.
Okay. So the question is, when I put a drop of water on your hand, which way is it gonna roll?
Left.
Left. Oh, look at that! It didn't roll.
It didn't move.
It didn't roll.
I will say, was that it?
No. All right, give me your best Lex scream and pretend I'm a T-Rex.
Okay.
Don't actually
I'm not
scream.
actually gonna scream.
Just mime it. Yeah.
It's my left ear.
I shot it directly into Emma's, nowhere else, just right in her ear.
What? All right, so we have finished our entire list of rides over here, but now it's time for the scariest ride in the park. We just finished on the scariest ride in Orlando.
That was very scary, although my heart rate didn't show it.
My heart rate did. Maybe not for me standards, but for normal people.
Mine was only up 3 BPM from my average or my resting.
Mine was up 4.
Oh my gosh.
I know. So
You gotta get wet.
but I know the place to do it here.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
this place.
One fish, two fish. Sorry.
No! No, that was it. That was it. That was it.
All right, we have made it over to Universal Studios. Of course, this park has fewer thrill rides than Islands of Adventure, but there are some pretty intense ones here. In fact, one that both Em and I have been dreading a little bit, Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. This is a very intense roller coaster. It has an almost straight up lift hill and a very intense fast drop. It's a very fast coaster. It's relatively long, has lots of upside downs. You go inside, outside. So it might get our hearts racing. This is another one that does have lockers and we can't bring anything with us on the ride. So we'll just be wearing our heart rate monitors and reporting back in afterwards. But we gotta head to the lockers first to drop out our stuff. How you doing?
Honestly, not good.
You want to get up?
No, I do not.
All right. How many beats per minute up were you for this run?
Actually, only like 15.
Only 15?
Yeah. I disassociated. I closed my eyes and then it was over.
This one was intense for me as well. I especially think it's really intense to be in such a short roller coaster car.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense. It's only 6 rows per car, so
There's just not like a
it's
smoother
weird.
part,
Yeah,
per
I don't
se.
know. But anyway, I was up 23. So gonna be me on this one, folks.
Rip, ride.
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain.
All right, so she has successfully sang in the rain. Is that sung in the rain?
Song in the rain.
She sang in the rain.
Sang in the rain.
So now we are here for our next ride, which is the Revenge of the Mummy. If you have not had the chance to ride this one or you don't know what it's about, this is a crazy indoor coaster where you find out that the mummy, the legend from the movies, is actually real, and now you're cursed with it. It's crazy, it's fun, and it is thrilling. Are you ready?
I love this one.
I feel good about this one, actually.
I feel good about this one.
Maybe you shouldn't.
All right, we made it off. How'd you feel?
I feel great.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
How would you go?
Like, mine was fine. I love that ride. My heart rate spiked on it, but I mean, it's a thrilling ride, so I feel like you're making me nervous.
I know, you're nervous. You're nervous. I don't know why she's nervous.
Mine spiked right at the end. So like there's the part where they have like kind of a false finish and then you go into more roller coaster. And mine spiked up really hard on the last part, which drove up my average. So mine went up 29. What?
Nothing. How do you feel?
I mean, I feel bad now.
You're gonna die.
How much did you do?
I dropped.
You dropped?
I dropped a point. And a point. It's not a point. This
You
is
were
my
at
heart
89?
rate. But I went to 89. I think that maybe I was the mummy, and so my heart stopped because I don't know how I got to 89. This is the first time it's dropped today. It did drop when Sage and I did this over in Animal Kingdom in Studios. Maybe I'm finally
You're
relaxed.
the mummy and I'm Brendan Fraser.
You need a cup of coffee.
Oh no. Yeah, thanks for having me. I mean, I would have enjoyed this interview more if I had gotten my cup of coffee.
Oh, sir, your coffee?
Oh, thank you.
So sorry. I hate this game.
There's nothing Emma hates more than throwing water on someone, but she made this game up.
I feel bad. I never thought I would lose.
Our final stop is going to be Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts. This is a really unique story coaster. It is all indoor. You kind of cruise along through Gringotts. You're there to open a vault, but things go wonky. Bellatrix is there, Voldemort is there, Harry, Hermione, and Ron are all there. You're being guided by Bill Weasley. It's a super fun attraction, a very, very popular one. It has one of the longer waits that we've seen today. Luckily, there's a single rider line, which we'll probably be using. But we're gonna see how our heart rates spike up. Now, don't tell Emma, but I counted in. I think she's gonna win regardless, but hopefully I can dump a little water on her as payback for beating me today. Our final attraction complete.
Yes. Nailed it.
Nailed it. This one wasn't too bad for me.
I didn't feel bad about this.
No, I went up, so my resting is 80 and I went up to 102 on this one. So 22, what'd you do?
25.
25!
Yeah.
So close!
I will say, out of everything we've done today, for the most part, not every single one, but for the most part, we've been pretty neck and neck,
Yeah, we have.
which I've been really surprised
Yeah,
about.
it's funny. I think that Emma's heart rate is more likely to spike, but she's also better at controlling hers than mine.
Do you really think that?
I think so, right? 'Cause
That's
yours,
really nice.
Yours will spike up. Hers will spike up like 70 points.
Yeah.
And like I can off the rides control my heart rate, but on the rides I can't keep myself like chilled out. And I think Emma's a lot better. I look over her on the coasters and she's like this. Emma won on 4 rides. I won on 3. So Emma did win overall, which doesn't get you anything. Really, it just means that Emma got less wet than I did today.
Yeah, I'm pretty thrilled about
Yeah.
that. This is a huge day for me. Sage and I did the same challenge in Disney World, and I thought we tied. We did not tie. He won. We didn't even.
So you've won today.
So this is the first time I've won. This is huge.
What do you think are the rides, as shown by our heart rates and just our general experience, that are the most thrilling, that people should be the most cautious about if they're scared, wary of thrills?
My opinion, my first thought is Velocicoaster.
My second is Rip Ride Rocket.
Rip Ride Rocket.
Yep,
Yeah.
fully agree. Those are the two that I think Those are going to be the scariest. If you're a thrill seeker, that's where you should head.
Absolutely.
If you're afraid of fears, maybe skip out on those, and Hulk also can be pretty intense.
Yeah.
So if you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe.
Now go check out our heart rate challenge over in Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom up on the channel now. See you there. Oh my God, I knew it was coming. I was waiting. I can't see.
That was a good one. That was a good one.